Shalom, daughters of Yah. It is me, Malcolm Marie, your favorite big sister, mentor, and life coach. Most people know, those who know me know, we've been going through a challenging time with a loss of someone very close to us. And so my sister and I, we've been working on a grief devotional. And today's topic was trials. And the gist of it was that the Father allows trials in our lives to help make us stronger. And the question that came to me in the midst of the devotional was not to waste the trial. The scripture says in James chapter 1, verse 2, I believe, just to paraphrase, it says to count it all joy when we go through various trials, for they're supposed to build our patience. In other words, they're supposed to increase our faith. They're supposed to help us to endure challenges and difficulties and make us stronger and more dependent on the Father. But so often when we go through trials, we can often go into this dark place of despair and hopelessness and great sadness, which comes with the death. But after we go through the initial shock of the loss, and after we begin to retransition our lives, and even in the midst of that, are we cleaving to the Father? You know, are we trusting that He's going to bring us through? Is He holding our hand? Are we pressing into Him, right? Are we fasting and praying? Are we in the Word? Are we reading? Are we worshiping Him? Are we growing in the trial? See, not just growing to be stronger in ourselves and to be endured and to be able for us to endure difficulties, but are we pressing into the Father's strength that through His Spirit we can be carried through and be able to be stronger? Because life is going to continue to get hard. You know, the scenario the Father gave me was, and it was just the truth. When we're born, the Father has already testified to us what type of life that we're being born into, what kind of life we're going to have on this side of eternity. We are squeezed in contractions, squeezing the uterus, that we have to fight our way through this narrow strait, through the cervix, through the vaginal canal to come through. And we don't come out laughing. We come out crying. Every baby comes out crying. That's the first expression. And He helped me just to understand that life is going to be hard. It's going to be sad. In Ecclesiastes chapter 7, just to paraphrase, it says it's better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of mirth. Because one thing the house of mourning brings you to is the reality that death is going to happen to each one of us. Mirth and happiness and joy and abundance leads us to forget the reality that one day we're going to stand before our Creator. It changes and connects us to this physical world. But sometimes the Father has to wake us up and remind us that life here is uncomfortable. Life here is going to hurt, but that's just life here. So we strive. We strive for the world to come. We strive for the promised kingdom that He has called us to. That's our hope and that's our desire. Until next time, it is me, Malcolm Marie, your favorite big sister, mentor, life coach. Shalom, please.